Hey YouTube, this is Little Rocker Cutie 2005, also known as Andre, here with ya, and I'm back to do another review. This time, as I said in my vlog, which I just uploaded a few minutes ago, the month of May is going to be our viewer request month, and I've already gotten started on that this morning with my review of Firestarter 2. But tonight I'm here with another review. This time I'm starting out with one that ANDREWBALLINA requested, and he requested that I review the Wrong Turn series. So I started tonight with the first Wrong Turn. Now this is actually a pretty good modern slasher flick, and it's actually one of mine and Lil Craze 25's personal favorites. It's one we quote constantly, but it's got an all-star cast including Desmond Harrington, who you may remember from Ghost Ship, Eliza Dushku, who was in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, let me see, Jeremy Sisto, who's done a lot of different stuff, Kevin Zegers, who you may remember from the Dawn of the Dead remake, and when he was a kid he did Air Bud, but that was back in the 90s. But basically this movie deals with, there's Desmond Harrington's character, he's a medical student, and he has this appointment, and he's driving through the backwoods of Greenbrier backcountry, West Virginia, and he gets in this traffic jam, and there's basically a truck that's been jackknifed about 5 miles up from where he is. So he turns around and he takes this dirt road and he comes upon this old gas station, and he asks the guy, is there a phone I can use? And so he tries the phone doesn't work, and he looks at this old map and he finds this road called Bear Mountain Road, and he asks the guy if this road looks like it empties out onto the freeway, and the guy says it might. And so he takes off, but before he does, he says to the guy, take care. And this line I'm about to say is probably one of mine and Lil Craze 25's favorite quotes from the movie, and I hope I can get this right. You're the one gonna need to take care. But basically it goes from there, and he's driving on Bear Mountain Road, and he crashes into this Range Rover with these 5 kids that are out on a camping trip, including Eliza Dushku and Jeremy Sisto and Kevin Zegers and a couple other people. And basically what happens is Desmond Harrington wrecks his car, the Range Rover's wrecked too, so him, Eliza Dushku's character, one of the other girls, I think the actress's name is Emmanuelle Chriqui, I think that's how you pronounce it, and Jeremy Sisto, they all go off looking for help, leaving Kevin Zegers and his girlfriend behind with the 2 wrecked cars. Well, basically what happens is the 2 of them get killed pretty quick, and the other 4 come across this house, and they end up going inside, and they discover that it belongs to these 3 crazed, like, inbred killer cannibals. And basically the rest of the movie is them trying to escape from these cannibals and survive. But Jeremy Sisto ends up dying, then Emmanuelle Chriqui ends up dying, and basically it comes down to Desmond Harrington and Eliza Dushku being the only 2 left. And they basically put up this big fight against the 3 inbreds, and the movie ends with them blowing up the inbred's house because Eliza Dushku had been kidnapped a little bit earlier in the movie, and Desmond Harrington finds a cop, but the inbreds kill the cop before he can have a chance, before Desmond Harrington has a chance to take him to where Eliza Dushku is and help her. But basically the inbreds take the cop's truck, and Desmond Harrington is hanging on underneath it to get to Eliza Dushku and back to the inbred's house where they're holding her captive. And it ends in a knockdown, drag-out fight there, but you soon find out that these inbreds, they're impervious to pain, so they really don't feel pain. They're super strong, and no matter what you do, they keep coming back. And that's basically how the movie ends, because it ends with Desmond Harrington and Eliza Dushku escaping in this truck that the inbreds were driving, and they come back to the gas station, and you see Desmond Harrington limp out of the truck because earlier in the movie, after the 4 of them, when Jeremy Sisto and Emmanuelle Chriqui are still alive, they're escaping from the inbred's house, and they have to do a diversion. So basically Desmond Harrington runs one way, gets shot in the leg, and Jeremy Sisto, he goes running off into the woods, and the inbreds take off after him. And so the two girls, Eliza Dushku and Emmanuel Shriqui, they grab Desmond Harrington, get in the inbred's truck, go looking for Jeremy Sisto's character. They find him, but they find him too late because before he can get to the truck, he ends up getting killed. Then there's a really great scene where it's up in where they find this, like, fire watchtower, and they radio for help. But the inbreds find them, and they burn the watchtower down, but Desmond Harrington and Eliza Dushku and the other girl, they escape by jumping into the trees. And they're basically walking through the branches of these trees trying to escape the inbreds, but this is basically the part where Emmanuel Shriqui, she ends up dying. She gets a axe, like, right here through the mouth, and her body falls to the ground, and then you see her head kind of slide off the rest of the axe. It's a really cool kill. But as I said, in the end, Desmond Harrington and Eliza Dushku survive. You see Desmond Harrington limp out of the truck, and the gas station owner sees the truck coming, thinking it's the inbreds. He shuts the door where he can't be seen, and he goes inside the gas station. He sees Desmond Harrington come limping out and tear down the map that he originally found the road on, and that's basically how the movie ends. But it actually doesn't end there. The final scene is there's another cop car that pulls up to the ruins of the inbred's house, and the cop walks into the house and he finds the body of the cop that had been killed before. But then one of the inbreds, I think it's the leader, his name is Three Finger, I think that's what he goes by. You never know their names until the end of the movie when the credits are rolling, but the leader, Three Finger, he shows up and kills the cop, and that's basically how the movie ends. And I actually like the song they use at the end of the movie. It's by one of my favorite bands, Breaking Benjamin, and the song's called Wish I May. It's an awesome song, and basically that was how I got into Breaking Benjamin, was through this movie and through that song. But that's basically Wrong Turn in a nutshell. And Andrew, don't worry, I will have the rest of the series up pretty soon. As I said in my vlog, I'm gonna try and do a couple reviews a day, but if not, I'll do like 3, 4, possibly 5 a week, however many I can squeeze into my days. But once again, this is Little Rocker Cutie 2005, also known as Andre, telling you to enjoy life, enjoy some Skittles, enjoy some Starburst, and in the immortal words of Chris, eat some chicken. I'll catch you guys later.